Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady and hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to create steampunk shaped cards. If you like this one, I really hope you'll feel inspired and craft along with me. For today's project, I use some SVG files from Creative Fabrica. I put them in my Canvas workspace design software and I offset them to create that background panel. And I cut it out using my ScanNCut machine. Now I'm going to add some colors using Nuvo Shimmer powders in Storm Cloud and Blue Blitz colors. And I'm going to sprinkle it on top of my card. The trick here is to have very good quality card. So here I've got 300 GSM white multi-purpose card. And I think this is perfect if you want to create like mixed media projects. Because that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So when this is ready, then we have to add some water. And I'm going to spray it over my background. And I'm going to put it, let's say 20 or 30 centimeters away. And as you can see, all the colors really pop beautifully. What's really good about those shimmer powders, they actually have that metallic color when you tilt your project. And that's exactly what I want to achieve. I'm also going to get the excess of water and I'm going to heat set it with my heat gun later on. Now when this is ready, I'm going to put it to the side and let's create some other elements. So using the same SVG files from Creative Fabrica, I do have those gears, but I thought let's add a little bit more color to them. And to do it, I'm going to use my Shimmer ink from Spectrum Noir and I'm going to apply it on all of them. So this way I'm going to have very beautiful shimmer all over my elements. And when you look at steampunk elements, they always have a little bit shine to it, but they also look very old. So I decided to use that beautiful blue shimmer Inkpad, but also I'm going to use a bronze Inkpad as well, just to give a little bit of variation. And at this point, I know it doesn't really look great, but wait for it, we're going to add even more color to make it more special. So now it is time to add that bronze color here. And in real life, when you tilt all those elements, they've got that beautiful light. And I really like it. I got this Inkpad from Hobbycraft a couple of years ago and it still works. So I thought that would be perfect for today's project. Now I'm also going to use Archival ink just to add even more texture to the project. And I do encourage you to use ink and mix and match them from different brands. And I'm pretty sure you'll be very surprised how well they work together. So when these are ready, I also cut some other gears from Craft Card. And I'm also going to apply the same archival ink on all those elements. As you can see, these are slightly smaller. And I really like the brown color variation here. Have you ever created a steampunk card or project? If you have, please let me know how did you create. If you do have some gears, cutting dies, that will be perfect to create any steampunk project. And I'm pretty sure you do have something in your stash that you can use to create your beautiful projects. So as you can see, we do have that amazing shine to all those elements. And now it is time to apply even more color to our background. So I'm going to use Distress Oxide ink in tea dye color. And I thought that's what's going to put all those elements together and make sure they will match beautifully. However, if you want to apply ink on top, I do suggest that you use heat gun a lot. You have to make sure that this background is completely dry before you move on to that step. If you want, you can also add Distress Oxide ink first and then add that shimmer powders. And that'll be perfectly fine. So now I'm going to adhere all those gears on my front panel. And I really like the offset here to create that background element. And I think that what really makes this card very special. Do you like making shaped cards? If you do, what is your favorite shape? Because having ScanNCut machine, it really changed my life. Because I can design literally any project I want. Do you have ScanNCut, Cricut, or other cutting machines? Please let me know in the comments down below. So as you can see, this cut comes together very quickly. All you have to do at this point is just to make sure all the elements are completely dry before you move on and adhere other layers. And this cut is going to be very dimensional and it's going to fit in 6 by 6 inches envelope. If you would like to have those SVG files, please let me know in the comments down below so I can actually create them for you. So, when this is ready, we need to create the cut base. So now we've got the front, and I also offset that element one more time in my canvas workspace to create even bigger element. And this way we're going to have that wide border. And that's exactly what I wanted. When this is ready, we've got the front panel of our cut ready. Now it will be time to decorate it. As you can see, I fussy cut a lot of elements, and these graphics also come from Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to leave all the links to the products I use in today's video in the description down below, so yes, you can check them out. Here I've got some double-sided foam adhesive and I'm going to use it just to create even more dimension. Some of the elements will be adhered directly on the front of the card, but with some I'm going to apply even 2 layers of double-sided foam adhesive, and in real life it really makes a difference. If you have created a steampunk project before, please let me know what was your color palette. I'm really curious. In the past I also created some steampunk cards using stamps, and I have to admit that I don't really see that very often, that style, but I absolutely love it. I think it is just so special and beautiful. Do you have your favorite film or book in that style? Please let me know in the comments down below. It's always a good idea to add few drops of liquid glue on your element, then add double-sided foam adhesive and then a few drops of liquid glue again. So this way all the elements will be adhered forever. So this cut comes together super quickly. Because of that, I also created some other cuts I'm going to show you at the very end of this video. Please let me know if you like this style or what is your favorite thing about steampunk. If you have created some of the projects in that style, I would absolutely love to see them. So you can leave the links in the comments down below. So as you can see, using my foam tape, I'm actually cutting some of the elements just to make sure it will fit exactly on my project. And when this is ready, then you have to decide what kind of sentiment would you like to have on your project. And at this point, I thought I really like steampunk, but let's add a little bit more shine. With all the gears, I also added some bronze Inkpad, so I thought just to give even more interest to the whole project, I'm going to use some gold mirror cut for the sentiment, and I think that works so well with all those elements here. And what do you think about that orange and blue here? Please let me know in the comments down below. So when these elements are ready, I'm going to use my pokey tool to peel off the backing of the tape just to make my job super easy and quick. So when this is ready, we also have to create the back panel for the card. So using my ScanNCut machine, I also created that one more layer of white background, and I'm going to use my scoring tool or scoring board to actually create the top flap. And this is crucial whenever you create shaped cards. And if you do have your ScanNCut machine, I really hope you use it to create some shaped cards, because they are super easy to create and it is a lot of fun using Canvas Workspace. If you'd like to learn anything from Canvas Workspace, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm planning to have a Canvas Workspace workshop, how to create shaped elements for your projects. So now when this is ready, we have to make sure that the top flap is burnished properly, and you can do it from the inside as well, and there is plenty of space to write your message. And now I'm going to use Happy Birthday Cutting Die from Crafter's Companion that I got couple of years ago, but it is my favorite birthday sentiment cutting die. And as I told you, I use gold mirror cut because it is steampunk in the end. And using my liquid glue, I'm going to apply it on the card. And it is super quick and easy to create. So the cut is complete and it stands proudly on a flat surface. Do you know anyone who would like to get steampunk card? Please let me know in the comments down below. So now, as you can see, the cut is totally finished. I'm not going to add some gems or pearls because we don't have them in steampunk style. Now you can see all the other cuts I created. If you'd like to have a better look at them, you can go to my blog and I left the link to all my social media in the description down below. So what do you think about those amazing ladies and gentlemen? Which one is your favorite? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you do like this style, I really hope you'll check your stash, and I'm pretty sure you do have some brown inks and some elements you can use to create those steampunk elements. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Happy crafting! See you in my next video. Bye!